you may find this shocking, but I don't have any children that I know of. And, but somehow I have been visited by the songwriting gods with writing what I consider the ultimate all-time mother-daughter bonding song called Sometimes Mother Really Does Know Best. And I find that the best way to sing the song is to actually put a real mother and a real daughter, put their names in the song. So in the chat room, do we have anybody? I'm gonna switch to gallery mode so I can look at you. Oh, what a nice looking group of people. Oh, do any of you have a teenage daughter at home, or a tween daughter, or a granddaughter? Looks like nobody. Does anybody know a mother and a teenage daughter? Oh, okay, Hillary Rollins.
Well, mine isn't a teenager. She's 22, but man, they don't get a prefrontal cortex until they're 25 to 30, so.
That's close enough. Okay, and I happen to know your daughter. Her name is Eloise, right?
Yep.
And this is Hillary. Okay, so I'm going to sing Sometimes Mother Really Does Know Best, starring Hillary and Eloise. And there is a part in the song where I'm going to ask all of you in the chat room for your suggestion on what we do. You know what? I got to put my notes up on the screen in case I get lost, because I got the lyrics here somewhere. But this is called Sometimes Mother Really Does Know Best. What? I think this sounds good. Eloise looked in Hillary's eyes and pleaded, please say yes. You never criticize my friends, my hair, or how I dress. A tiny little eyebrow piercing on me would look sublime. Hillary thought about it for quite a long, long time. Eloise with an eyebrow piercing. That's a permanent reminder of a temporary fad. When you're old and gray, my dear, you'll think back and be glad that your mother had the foresight to turn down your request. Sometimes mother really does know best. Just a tiny tattoo, mother dancing on my skin. All the other kids have one and I want to fit in. A delicate little butterfly, mother, right around my wrist. Hillary thought about it. Then she said this. Eloise with a tattoo. That's a permanent reminder of a temporary feeling. Think Angelina and Billy Bob before you hit the ceiling. You think a tattoo on your teenage skin will make you look unique, but when you're older, you look like a circus freak. Hillary and Eloise barely spoke for the next year, except for the occasional ha and snotty sneer. Whatever. It looked like there was nothing that could mend this sorry rift, till Eloise overheard Hillary on the phone discuss getting a facelift. Oh, a facelift, Mommy. That's a permanent reminder of a temporary fear. Only the lucky ones grow older every year. And I don't think you look like that bad for a crazy bitch your age. Hillary sat there in a smoldering rage. Now, there's two ways this song could go. It could have a very beautiful, wholesome ending, where Hillary and Eloise learn lessons of self-acceptance and go on and lead happy and productive lives. Or it can go to the dark side, and you people in the chat room are going to let me know by your applause which way you want the song to go. So who here on Super Bowl Sunday, February 13th, 2022, would like, gotta unmute yourselves, everybody. Who here would like Hillary and Eloise to have the wholesome ending?
You gotta pause.
Oh, I gotta.
oh, oh no. Oh, who wants Hillary and Eloise to go to the dark side? Hillary, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to go this way. Hillary said to Eloise, all right, let's make a deal. Though your words stung me, at least now I know how you feel. If you'd let me get my facelift, you can get that tattoo now. And yes, I'll even let you pierce your brow. Both had their procedures done on the same day. If only they had known the heavy price they'd have to pay. Hillary, you got your facelift done by Dr. Frankenstein. You came out looking like a combination monkey and drag queen. And Eloise, your tattoo went just fine, but not your eyebrow ring. You contracted an infection too gross for me to sing. And both of them died disgusting, painful, stinking deaths. Both had this to say with their dying breath. We're a permanent reminder of our temporary insanity. We sacrificed our looks, our lives, for our foolish vanity. And at the reading of their will, they left one last bequest, a pillow upon which was embroidered, sometimes mother really does know best.
Bravo.
Oh, I think this is the first time I've ever killed off somebody I actually know in the show.
Christine, I want to say this because it's on tape. It's so brilliant because it's absolutely my true story. You wrote it long before my story. So thank you.
By the way, everybody, this is Hillary Rollins, who years ago we met in 1981 because she was in a trio called Hilly, Lily, and Lulu. And I saw them on the Tomorrow Show with Tom Snyder, and I just flipped over their work. They did close 3-part harmony, wore vintage dresses, and I stalked them until I finally got to meet them. And they sang on my very, very first record. They sang on Prince Charles. Hilly, Lily, Lulu, and I were all on the Today Show on July 13th, 1981, singing a song telling Prince Charles, don't marry Diana. It's not going to work. We could bill ourselves as the psychic songwriters. But
Really?
everybody knew it wasn't going to work. But Hilly, Lily, Lulu wore prom dresses and Burger King crowns for the Today Show. It was really, that was really amazing, Hillary.
Well, it was a treasure. It was a turning point in my life to meet you, Christine, and be a fan and work with you and continue to know you all these years later and be a fan and work with you. So brava.
Are you logging in from Santa Monica?
I am.
What's the weather like out there?
Gorgeous.
You're missing the snow. I'm
What do
looking.
you mean? It's sunny and 70. It's Santa Monica. What should it be?
Hillary's sort of bi-coastal. She's got a place here in New York, but she knows when to scram. Well, thank you, Hillary, so much for volunteering to be the guinea pigs in that song.
No, I want a copy of it, and I want it in her archives just one day.
You got it. I'll make it tomorrow for you. Well, to move along, there's a singer-songwriter that we're all fans of, I'm sure. Her name is Janice Ian, and she is doing a tour this year, starting around February 25th, going through November, all over the country. It's a farewell tour.